Hello and welcome to another gameplay and review video. In this video I'm going to be reviewing the debut game of indie developer DevMoosey on itch.io. This game is called Cold Pines. It was released on February 1st, 2026 and it takes place in Washington State, my home state. It was developed using the Godot engine, so this is a little bit different than the other games. I've reviewed games that use the Unreal Engine, Unity, and Fmod, but this is a game developed using Godot, and it uses low poly PSX graphics. And we're going to check this one out. It seems pretty interesting. Okay. And as you can see, it's snowing out. And you can see it uses a lot of PSX retro type graphics. The pixelation is like really heavy than most of the other games that I have reviewed. It looks very, very retro, like the early type heavily pixelated games. But anyway, here's a note. Let's read it. To whoever's coming out, appreciate you making the trip. The place ain't much, but it runs, mostly. You'll find Cold Pines Gas and Services at 325 South Hill Road, Cold Pines, Washington. Just follow the old logging road past the creek. Can't miss it. The front door's locked, but I've stashed the key in the mailbox by the property line. Should be safe there, long as the wind hasn't blown it halfway to Canada. One last thing, you'll find an introductory letter on the counter inside, signed Jack. Okay, there's the mailbox, so gas station key picked up. So this is Cold Pines, Washington. I guess it's a fictional town, but it's a pretty neat setting, and it's got like snow coming down. Okay, unlock the door. Newspaper. The Cold Pines Gazette, January 14th, 1998. Winter storm claims 3 lives, 2 still missing. Cold Pines, Washington. The winter storm that struck the region last night has left the small community of Cold Pines reeling. Emergency crews have confirmed 3 fatalities and they are still searching for 2 residents who vanished during the blizzard. Among the missing is Margaret Hensley, wife of local resident Thomas Hensley, last seen leaving her home shortly before the storm intensified. Sheriff Alan Brooker has urged residents to remain indoors during severe weather and avoid venturing into remote areas. This town's been through enough, he said. We don't need to lose anyone else. Okay, looks like you have newspapers to read too. Here's the introductory note, I guess. Welcome to Cold Pines Gas and Service. I appreciate you braving the weather to cover the place tonight. This storm's shaping up to be a bad one, worse than we've had in years. Folks around here still talk about the last one, but you don't need to worry about that. I've got some things I need to take care of out of town, so I won't be around until morning. If the phone lines go down, and they probably will, just keep the place ticking over. There's a shipment in the barn that needs moving into the back room before the cold run ruins the oil. If you'd be so kind to place them on the green rack, that would be great. Keep an eye on the generator too. She can be fussy when the wind picks up. If by any chance someone does show up, you'll hear the bell cord outside when their car rolls over it. Oh, and if you ever need to get into the field, just remember, I've always trusted the mayor more than any lockbox. Stay warm. Signed, Jack. Okay, that must be the green shelf. check out the barn. I guess that's the gate to the field that he was talking about. Here's a note. Redwood Oil and Supply, 325 South Hill Road, Cold Pines, Washington. Customer receipt. Date, January 17th, 1999. Invoice number 004123. Items delivered. 4 motor oil crates, premium 10W30. Received by barn. No signature required. Delivery time, 4:42 a.m. Note, all containers are sealed. Please ensure proper storage temperatures as discussed. Thank you for choosing Redwood Oil and Supply. Stay warm out there. So it must be January 17th, 1999. So kind of the pixelated graphics and stuff match the historical setting, I guess. These must be the crates. Another newspaper. The Cold Pines Gazette, February 2nd, 1986. Blizzard shuts downtown. Search underway for missing boy. A sudden blizzard swept through the Cold Pines area last night, forcing the closure of roads and power outages across the county. Local authorities are searching for Eddie Miller, age 12, last seen sledding near South Hill Road before the storm rolled in. Sheriff Brooker reported that the boy's sled was found upright in the snow, but no tracks leading away from it could be located. It's like they just stopped, said one search volunteer. Residents reported hearing odd sounds during the storm, something hiding in the wind. Officials have no explanation at this time. Okay, let's start hauling the crates in. Yeah, wow. A paranormal game with a Washington State setting. That's interesting, actually. There's a lot of games and movies that take place in Washington State that have paranormal activity in them. So this is a neat little game. Has a retro feel to it. This might be one of the better ones. This is DevMoosey's first debut game, and it's pretty good for the first game. Now, how did that turn on? Number 3. Boy, I thought you were Jack. I guess you are the stand-in for the storm. I'm looking for my dog Monty. He ran away in the storm. He usually visits Jack, but I can't find him anywhere. If you see him, could you please take him inside until the storm passes? He's all I've got since my wife went missing the last time we had such a rough storm. God, I hope he's okay. It's freezing out here. You be safe now, you hear? There's something about the storm. Yeah, as I keep hearing. Motor oil. Yeah, it's a pretty neat game. I think I got it for free. I think I didn't pay for it. I have no idea. I forgot. That sound. is this one of those alien abduction type games? I think it might be. That's awesome. And the generator stopped working. I gotta go around there and turn it back on. You have to get out with the vault. There. I thought Jack said the phone lines were down. Here's a newspaper. The Cold Pines Chronicle, January 5th, 1974. Unexplained power surge during historic snowstorm. Residents in the Cold Pines area experienced a series of unexplained power surges and outages during the last night's blizzard. Several reported damage to electrical equipment, including radios that crackled with static even when unplugged. Local farmer George Willard claims to have seen something big just north of his pasture before his barn lights went out. My blood ran cold when I saw, he said. Other townsfolk laughed off Willard's comments, with one neighbor joking, "Guess someone has been watching one too many horror movies." Town officials blamed the outages on high winds and ice buildup, assuring residents there was nothing unusual about the storm. So this is, I guess this is like, let me guess, this isn't like an alien abduction, like kind of an alien thing, not like a ghost thing. This is more like an alien thing. Oh, looks like you can go up to here. Just gonna make my rounds around here. See what's around here. The gate is locked. Jack mentioned something about a field key in his shop. A dog collar, it says Monty. You see the dog's over there. So Christmas 1981, the Willard family. Must be the local football team. Field cake you picked up. Yeah. See this horse? Oh, and if you ever need to get into the field, just remember, I've always trusted the mare more than the lockbox. That's the mare. So that's a little tip for you. For those of you who need help. Great, the key broke. The cold must have gotten to it. There must be something around I can use to break the lock. Let's see if there's something in the garage. Bolt cutter has been picked up. Let me put the bolt cutter back so I don't lose it. Oh, I guess you can only use it once. A newspaper. Cold Pines Press, January 19th, 1959. Strange shadows reported during storm. Several townsfolk claimed to have seen a large moving shadow around the woods during last night's blizzard. No one was injured, though a family reported their dog missing after it ran towards the tree line. Let's see. Cornfield. Yeah, it is aliens. It is aliens. Because you got a cornfield. What is it with aliens and cornfields anyway? Oh yeah, it's aliens. I knew it. Yeah, it is. Cold Pines. Nicholas Summer is his name, I guess. Game Engine Godot. Thank you for playing. So I was right, it is aliens. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed that short playthrough. It was a shorter game than I thought, but it's a pretty good one. It takes place in Washington State. So hope you've enjoyed this short playthrough. And right now I'm going through a lot of the itch.io games that I have and doing review videos on them. But I'm also going to do some Steam game reviews as well. I'm going to get back to that. But I would like to thank everyone for tuning into my channel. My channel is really starting to grow. So thank you for watching this gameplay and review video, and I will see you in the next one.